Oh, you good. You good. I'm just glad we can start. And we are live. We get two in a week. I haven't done that in a while. Welcome everybody to another episode of You Know What? Let me just say podcast. I'm your host Ray. With me as always we have Father
You're
and Shining Wolf. What's going on?
what it do, what it do.
Yeah,
Everything's good, man.
yeah. Um,
Ready to get into these topics.
yeah, we ready to get to this stuff. You know what's sad? Because after we got done, because I feel like we had a good episode. These topics just come up, and I'm like, God damn. So
Hmm
I'm actually glad we get into this. So, the first topic we're gonna get to, and we're gonna talk about Ash, aka Squid Kid 1111, and who tragically uh left the earth from suicide, because I know we can't say that word. So I'm gonna just say suicide, and I think y'all will understand what that
Like
is.
this
So,
never happens again.
hmm
um,
Ash, an anime
so,
cosplayer is no longer
but if anybody else don't know
an
what
anime
is going on,
cosplayer is no
shoot, damn TikTok. Anyway, if anybody else don't know what is going on, here's a TikTok video explaining everything.
longer with us, and it's because of racism. Ashley, who went by the username SquidKid1111, she was a cosplayer that cosplayed anime characters. Some of her cosplays include Nami from One Piece, Ochako from My Hero Academia, Rize from Chainsaw Man, Mao Mao from The Apothecary Diaries, as well as video game characters. Her cosplays are amazing. If we scroll through her page, you guys cannot tell me these aren't good cosplays. But wait, some people will say they aren't good because she's black. Unfortunately, racism is still very much a thing in today's world. Ashley's family made a post announcing the passing of Ashley. They revealed in a recent story post that she received many disgusting racist comments. I'm not gonna put the comments on screen, but just know they are disgusting. All these comments built up dark thoughts within Ashley, and she decided to exit the world by her own hands. Something like this should never happen in the anime, gaming, cosplaying community. Fans should be able to cosplay any character that they like, and they shouldn't have to worry about receiving racist comments. We need more people to take a stand and bring awareness to the situation. I'm calling upon Crunchyroll to make a post, statement, article talking about this. You guys are the biggest anime platform in the world, and this needs to be talked about because it's not okay. Something needs to change. There needs to be a change. Ashley loved anime. Make a post, statement, article talking about this. We don't need something like this ever happening again in the community. No more racist comments. We have creators like Tony Weaver Jr., Trevon the Titan, Seiji Cosplay. They all made great videos bringing awareness to the situation. Crunchyroll, you guys need to do the same. You guys have that influence. Bring awareness to the situation so something like this never happens again. Ashley, may you rest in peace. Your cosplays will be admired by many people around the world. Don't worry. An anime cosplayer is no longer with us, and it's because
All right. Now he done explained everything. Now I come to the panel. Um, Clarence, I'm gonna come to you first. What are your thoughts about this happening?
Well, first, I'd like to say that this is very, very unfortunate that she felt like she had to take her life because of people or white people, and it's not even really just white people, just other groups, ethnic groups of nerds want to hate on black cosplayers for no reason because they say like, "Oh, you don't look like that character." Well, like, well, y'all be ugly and y'all be cosplaying Sasuke. Sasuke isn't ugly. So what makes you think that you have the right to cosplay Sasuke? And they be white. Sasuke is like Japanese or something. Or at least he looks Japanese. I don't really get that mindset where it's like, oh, you gotta look exactly like the character to cosplay him. I'm like, y'all cosplay Ryu and shit. Y'all not Japanese. You cosplay Naruto. Y'all not handsome, nor is you Japanese or whatever the hell Naruto is. Doesn't really matter. So their whole point is just fucking nonsense and they're being racist for no reason. Anybody will bounce off that?
Father is on you.
Ray, we've had so many discussions about this. It's hard to be a wrestling fan. It's hard to be an anime fan. It's hard to be a game fan and be black at the same time.
Yep.
Because most of these environments are filled with the most loser ass people you will ever meet. You feeling what I'm saying? And it doesn't surprise me that racism runs so rampant because you have to understand a lot of those people, they're not even liked within their own community. So they create these enclave because basically being a nerd is being an outcast, right? Like a lot of nerds have the shared experience of being outcast. So in the nerd community, you have people like originally that were outcast in society. You know what I'm saying? It's very much kind of like the punk rockers. You know what I'm saying? Like they're seen as like the rebels or the rejects or something similar. So the mere fact that we still in 2025 do not have a mechanism to single out and purge these people from the community means that ultimately a lot of us have to take a look in the mirror and ask if we're doing enough within the community that we're in right now. This is a chance for this is a chance to self-reflect. You feel what I'm saying? This is a chance to really look at how we speak to people, how we look at cosplays, the manner in which we look at cosplay, like all of that stuff, right? And the reason why I'm saying it like this is because unfortunately, she's not going to be the only victim of this. A black person does a cosplay and it goes viral, and you're going to be seeing a whole bunch of those undesirable racists on those comment sections. You're going to see the same undesirable racists that crashed out when Assassin's Creed put in a black samurai. These are the same racists that crashed out when in Jackson's ending in Mortal Kombat 11 he ended slavery. They got butthurt. These are the same people that get mad because The Last of Us has a lesbian motherfucking protagonist. It's the same shit from the same kinds of people. And honestly, we kind of just let them rock. We don't ostracize them from the motherfucking community. You go on motherfucking Twitch right now, go look at a black woman streaming and go look at how many trolls that she attracts simply just due to the fact that she's a black woman streaming. I know because I modded for one. It's pretty fucking bad. You feel what I'm saying? So this is a call to action for the entire community. If you call yourself a nerd, if you see that shit, look to whoever's doing it and like cut their head off because it needs to stop. I wish it didn't have to end like this because her cosplays were great, but unfortunately, the rejection kind of like outcast nature of the community attracts a lot of those motherfucking undesirables that we're talking about.
All right, you got to take on the Raymond.
Yeah, it's like I said. First off, I've been saying this. I put a video. I had this video from 2019 when the whole Hinata is in black thing, and I'm pretty sure y'all remember that song. Hinata is in black. She gonna be black today. Um, is I don't. The my thing is that I I I understand not everybody grow up the same way that we have. Like some of us are a little bit more resilient to backlash. Some of us can handle like racist comments, even though we don't like them. We could probably handle them better than others. That we can clap back better than others, and um, things like that. Is like
Oh,
I have to get through like some people. It's just like and it's not their fault. It's just how like they're some people are just not raised like that. There are some people that I felt like I literally like when I'm even when I'm teasing with them, I let them know that it's like it's not out of malice. It's just, but I always try to like, if you heard once you hear these before, you kind of like you know how to maneuver through. So like anytime someone says something to you, you know how to clap back. I used to do that with my sisters all the time when I joke with them, and they know how to clap back. And what this was, it's just like you wonder because there was another video. It was like her editor that took those pictures was allowing some of those racist comments happening as well, and it's just
Yeah,
like
saw that.
yeah, and that was the first thing I asked. It's like I'm not blaming anybody, but who was in the support who was in the support system, because like why would you as an editor be liking racist comments from them, um, for one, and why wasn't you kind of like either what father said, taking their heads off, or just getting rid of those comments? She's that woman
I
was
got to. I got to answer to that.
yeah. Go ahead.
Because he's like that too. That's why. That's why he was like he was just doing it as a job, but he probably feel the same way that they feel about it. Simple as that, really.
Yeah, I mean the girl. She was
So he needs
20.
to. So he needs to be ostracized from. He needs to be ostracized. People need to not go to him for business.
Exactly. Like I'm pretty sure when because they already put his name out. I'm pretty sure whatever business he had, he's not gonna have it no more. And the sad part is that woman is she was 20. She was 19, 20. So she had a whole life ahead of her. And as all of us, we've been to conventions. And you can call me biased or not. I've always said that when it comes to cosplay, but I feel like black people do it the best. I feel like we have more attention to details to shit. I feel like I think actually some of the better cosplays I've seen out of black people. Like before this even happened, the her suicide, her death, I was shouting out another black cosplayer on my Instagram. Her name Black Crystal Cosplay. I think she does dope work, especially when it comes to her Bakugo shit. Her shit is phenomenal. I've seen her Deku shit. Her shit is phenomenal. She did some Sly Cooper shit. That shit is phenomenal. And like I know friends that done great cosplay, and I was like, yo, that shit is tight. Like I've always kind of like bigged up my brothers and sisters when it comes to black cosplay, because I feel like we do it the best. If you want to call me biased, so be it. But I feel like we put a lot of love into it, and it's also a shame because it's just like this is our this is our culture. In a way, this is our culture. We celebrate it. We live through it. We bought the merchandise. We done watched the shows. We done know the lore. We debated just like anyone else. Hell, sometimes we have our own renditions into it, and they're either funny or they're real relatable. And it's just like we do so much for this community that people still trying to shit on us, and it's sad to see. And it's just like I know they say she also suffered from depression, and that's another thing. It's just like you like that shit must have been really, really, really eating her. Because you can say like don't ignore it, but again, you don't know what she's going through, and it's just like and to me, I have to like realize that I don't blame nobody, well, except for the editor, because I feel like he could have prevented that. But other than that, I don't feel like I don't blame nobody either. It's just like it's just wish it didn't happen. So let me ask y'all this: are y'all agreeing with the guy when he said like some of this stuff got to stop? And do you feel like it could get to a point where it's preventable?
I don't think it. I don't think you can totally get rid of it. You can ostracize people when you see it, kick them out as soon as they do it. But there's always going to be like areas where you're going to have like a blind spot for that. Like for example, X. If you go on X and you post your shit up on X, there's always going to be like randos is going to come by and talk shit. So I think that's a very difficult task, but it can be done on platforms like once where you like you have it in like groups with a moderator, you know. But overall, Facebook and Instagram has been trying to lessen a lot of that stuff, but they just find like they do it off based off of like search words like derogatory words, but that's not really that good because you can just use a made up word that kind of means the same thing.
Black people, we do it all the time.
Yeah.
With white tea. People still think it's YouTube. People still think it's YouTube. It's white tea.
So do y'all think it's really plausible to kind of like get this to where it doesn't really happen often at all anymore?
Nothing is ever 100%. If it would, we would have been had it already. Just like you said, nothing's
Mm-hmm.
ever 100%. But I do feel like we can get to a point where it's just like you said, we can minimize it to where it's like so small that we can at least pinpoint it and get rid of it. But there's always going to be racist. There's always going to be haters. There's always going to be people that's just hate, just not liking your cosplay or not liking you, and your shit is way much better than them. So you're gonna always have those people. But like you said, you just gotta spot them and get them out of there. What about you, Father? Father, you there?
I'm sorry, what?
Uh, we was basically saying, is there a way to prevent most of this? Basically,
What prevent what? The harassment?
yeah, the
The
harassment.
racism?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga. Oh man, bro.
The Jay and
Oh,
Silent Bob
bro,
route. We found out their addresses and
nigga.
beat the shit out of them.
I mean, there's that, but it just has to be a zero tolerance thing. But in order for you to do that, you would actually need to change the paradigm of the country. You feel what I'm saying? This happened in
Mm-hmm.
the United
Yeah.
States of America. The United States of America, unfortunately, has a foundation of racism. So if you want to get rid of it, you're going to have to fundamentally change the entire country from the ground up. So if you're ready to do that, then this is only a microcosm. You feel what I'm saying? This is what happens when you don't check that shit because it happens in the nerd community. We just talked about the medical community last podcast.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying? So this is a microcosm. It happens in so many different areas, in so many different places. Unless you change the fundamental beliefs of the country, it will not change. But if you really really want to get a handle on this, then we're also going to have to create our own spaces and our own communities. I know, cliche, right? But here's
Mm-hmm.
the difference, right? Here's the difference. When you create your own communities, you gatekeep. You understand what I'm saying? You
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
keep the
That's
hell
very
out of
important.
that space. It's very important.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't like it. Sometimes I really hate it when black folks in the nerd space bro, you
Mm-hmm.
know which one I'm fucking talking about. They be on that
Mm-hmm.
all inclusive. Oh, everybody's included. No,
Yep.
gatekeep your shit. For the love of God, gatekeep your shit. I don't care how cool that person is in your motherfucking squad. When you come here, you are blackety black because we need that. There's some places if you want your friend from another race to be here so bad, then you can be with that nigga in another place. But when we come here, it's blackety black black. We need to start doing that. We need to start gatekeeping. I'm so serious. I don't know why.
Especially
I don't know
in
why black folks. Yeah, I don't. I just don't know why black folks are so afraid of gatekeeping. I don't know why.
You know why?
because they told us bad. They told us bad by the liberal whites, so they follow that shit.
I think it's because my theory was always because of slavery, because they how whites um segregated us, and we feel like
Mm,
that we shouldn't be doing it. We would be no better. We do it to other people. We gatekeep or some shit.
hmm
But I've always said there's some people that you don't need to be in your group because they'll just sit in there and fuck it up, a la the Black Panthers.
hmm
You can't allow everybody in.
But also, I wonder on why she decided to off herself because of criticism from random white people online. When we have tons of blurred groups online on social media and conventions. Not we don't got a ton of conventions, but we got like two around here, and there's one in was it Texas or something?
You talk about DreamCon.
DreamCon, where's that at?
That's in Texas.
Yeah. So this space is a lot like. Why didn't she go there for validation? Why was she so hung up on these random, probably ugly white nerds?
Let me interject because it wasn't necessarily her fault. Her post went viral, and she has no
Mm,
control over what goes viral and whatnot. So the
hmm
thing about a lot of those social media like cosplay pages and stuff like that, they
hmm
are farms for engagement. So they'll take a viral post and then they'll spread it even more because it's already going viral and she's already had a following. So, and this happens a lot. Like you go to a lot of those cosplay pages and you'll start seeing the same recycled kind of like content. You feel
Yeah, the
what I'm saying?
same
Because
cosplayers. Yeah.
like I remember one in particular. It's not a black woman, but there was a cosplayer named Jessica Negri. I know Ray knows what
hmm
I'm talking about because she used to go to them fucking FGC tournaments a lot.
Yeah.
And bruh, all of her stuff was everywhere because her cosplays were actually good and they were like professionally done and stuff like that. So if you go to most cosplay pages, you would see her. You feel what I'm saying? Especially if she
hmm
posted on IG. They'll take the IG post, they'll take it, and then they'll repost it. So in her case, because her cosplays were good, they went viral, they got a lot of traction, and that invited a lot of those racists and a lot of those people to flood her stuff when they found the original source of the cosplayer.
Mm,
And it happens a lot. You know what I'm
I
saying?
see. I see. They went and found her on her original sites and shit. All right. Shit.
All right. Any last words before we move on to our next topic?
Now, rest in peace to her, man. Like, actually, rest in peace. That's a sad story.
It is a
You know what
very,
I'm
very.
saying? Like
Yeah. Rest
I
in
don't
peace.
she definitely deserved better. And we shouldn't take this case as her being like a coward or her taking the easy way out. Sometimes they really do be like that. Like mental health is in shambles right now. You feel what I'm saying? People's mental health is not okay right now. So you really have to like watch over your tribe, watch over your folks, ask them if they doing all right, and actually shield. Try as much as you can to shield them away from that toxic stuff because it builds up and it builds up and it builds up. And look at everything that compounded. You know what I'm saying? Look at the fact that there was that shutdown. Look at the fact that rights are being taken away. Look at the fact that there's just a lot of uncertainty in the future right now. So I feel like all of that culminated into the decision to take her own life. So it is a tragedy. So I just want to say rest in peace to her.
And Father, I agree with you on the fact that we definitely need to gatekeep all that uninclusive shit. Like then we gotta protect our spaces. Gotta protect our spaces. Like that whole. I know you remember that whole thing with the costume contest at BlurCon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you remember that shit.
That
Yeah,
shit's
see,
still
can't
funny to
can't.
me. I don't care what anybody say. That shit is still funny to me.
It is funny, but
You want to let a white girl with a with a contest in a black convention? I don't care.
and dressed up as card capture soccer at that too.
Oh
I'm
my
like
god.
that is not the most elaborate costume that was up there. Like, gotta do better at gatekeeping that shit. All this, everybody come in and everybody do their own thing. Can't be doing that. That's going to cause for chaos. That's going to cause chaos and disorder.
Oh shit. That okay, that was one of the funniest shit that came out that year. I was dying laughing. I said, "How the fuck did y'all let that happen?" But anyway, um,
They did not defend the house.
oh lord,
Hmm?
on
I'm saying those cosplayers, they did not defend the house.
they did not defend the house at all.
Mm-mm.
Okay, on to our next topic. Y'all heard about the and this happened, like this happened as soon as we got off the podcast too. Father, you heard about the Chicago mother that got jumped with her 9-year-old son?
I saw
But
that.
okay, all right. So look, I'm gonna just this is just an article, but I'm gonna share the screen. God damn it, I'm gonna share the screen anyway, just so y'all can see it. Okay, this is from Independent. The Independent. A Chicago mother is railing after she and her son were attacked by a group of school kids near a local elementary school. Korshanda Hatter, 33, and her 9-year-old son were attacked by a group of kids on Monday afternoon just blocks away from Orville T. Bright Elementary School, Chicago's far south side, according to NBC. Video of incident which has gone viral shows the young boy holding on to his mother as they were hit, kicked, and shoved by several youngsters. Hatter said her daughter was also with them and witnessed the attack. I asked my kids to come to the next side of the street with me so they wouldn't get jumped, so we kept walking. They followed us all the way there. They hit my son first, dragged me in the grass, and pulled my baby's hair, trying to get justice for my son. Thankful that everybody that came out there to support. Um. Also, I'm not going to. Obviously, I'm not going to show the video. I don't even think the video's out there, but I'm pretty sure most people have seen the video. Uh, there was people that was at the school that there was a lot of community. The community was at the school trying to get something done, and one of the girls that was doing the jumping apologized, but everybody felt like it was a half-ass apology that she was kind of giving. So, and she was the girl that threw the first punch too. So, I come to the panel. How do y'all feel about this situation that happened with the lady from out of Chicago?
I'm not going first on this one. I don't know that much about it.
Father.
Wait, Ray, can you put that up again? Can you put that up again?
Oh shoot.
I'm sorry. So, man, again, I blame this on mental health. I blame this on mental health. I legitimately feel like people are losing their minds because of the uncertainty of everything that's going on. Mind you, Chicago is the same place where, the National Guard is also deployed. I really do think this is a mental
They haven't left
health
yet.
issue. No, they haven't left yet.
No, they still there.
Like listen to what it said. I can't sleep because I wake up in the middle of the night with that vision in my head of my son calling my name to help him, and I couldn't do nothing for him. That really hurt me the most. You feeling what I'm saying?
Damn.
Like, bro, like this, and you want to know what is so trifling? We legitimately step on the education system here. We step all over it because you want to know what you scrolled down and it was about to make my point for me. Scroll a little bit up again. It said school administrations, teachers, and support staff work with students to create an open environment where conflicts and grievances can be addressed. School leaders work with parents and all parties involved to find a resolution, adhering to the student code of conduct as they address any confirmed violations. In addition, it is always our goal for all members of our school communities, including staff, students, and parents, to work together proactively to maintain a safe and calm environment at our schools. The statement continues. So That was an official statement. And you want to know what is so trifling about this? We always wait until it's too late to say something. You feeling what I'm saying?
Right.
We always wait till the last second until something catastrophic happens before we actually care. Somebody has to die in order for us to actually start talking about racism. And a mother and her son has to get beat by other students in order for us to say, we care about having a safe environment. Well, obviously the environment wasn't safe if the mother and the child got beat. I promise you they probably neglected that school. You feeling what I'm saying? Because if you probably look at the demographics of that school, it's probably full of ethnic people, probably full of black folks. You feel me? So they wait until it's too late, until some catastrophic stuff happens, like this particular case, and then they sit there and say, school leaders work with parents and all parties involved to find a resolution. It already happened. She says she can't sleep. She's traumatized. That would traumatize anybody. Bruh, they're not serious, bro. They're not serious. This is literally a mental health issue. I feel like they got beat up because the kids in that school that beat them up, not to take away accountability from them, but who is actively supporting them in the community? You feeling what I'm saying?
Probably nobody or not good people.
Yeah. You feeling what I'm saying? If they go into that school and then they turn it into just another clubhouse or a playhouse, you know what I'm saying? Then exactly what is going on within that building that emboldened them to even do that in the school property in the first place? Because they did not care. And if they do not care, then there must be an accountability issue with the leadership of the school district. That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But yeah.
Do you still want to go, Clarence?
No, you go ahead.
Okay. There was I don't know if he's a TikTok or Instagram or YouTube. Jeremy O. Holloway. He said, "I wouldn't have gone to the school. I'd have went to the parents just to see where the parents was, and confronted them, because he was like, because it was as he's a dude, but he was like, and I'm paraphrasing, but he was basically like, if it was me, I'd have tore every one of them little kids up, or like the parents would have get dealt with as well if he wasn't going to get with the kids. I'm paraphrasing, and I'm pretty sure that's how he was went, but it's just like, again, stuff like that. Like usually when you see stuff like that, that shit should happen. It's like, why would them kids? What make? And I see where father was getting at with mental health, because what made them kids want to jump a mother and her son for no reason? It's like, why would you want to do that? Um, like stuff.
Yeah, I would have tore them up too, but I'm like, but that's not going to solve the underlying issue, though. That's not going to solve the underlying issue. The underlying issue is that the system isn't doing those kids any justice. That's the real problem right there.
It's yeah, and I mean, yes, because this is not just a problem in Chicago. Because I remember, like, I don't know, y'all remember growing up, there was niggas, whatever high school you went to. I knew a couple of people that jumped people for no reason. Like, we always had a couple
Yeah.
of knuckleheads that was jumping people for no reason, and it was just like they just did it for fun. I know, like, a couple people did that in Largo. I don't know who was doing it in Glade. I didn't really stay around enough. I had half a days, thank God. But so, um, but even then, like, I remember, like, one time, like, clients, we were like. We used to walk around with weapons just in case niggas was jumping people. That was on that one Halloween day. That's when Clarence, he had that big ass sword.
Yeah, I had that joint that could fit into a backpack.
Yeah, you had that sword in the film, and you had the baton that turned into two knives. I was always, yo, that shit is, to this day, that is like the coolest weapon I've ever seen. Yeah, like this heavy ass baton that turned into like two knives if you open the shit. But
yeah, it looked like a stick. It looked like one of those sticks you beat people across the head with.
Yeah.
But you open that joint up and turn to two little daggers. Yep.
Yeah, to this day, I say that's one of the coolest weapons I've ever seen. But the fact that, like, again, unless you're a collector, I can understand that. But for most people, it's just like a lot of people do have to protect themselves when it comes into neighborhoods like this. Even like I say, like where I stay at is still niggas outside at the one corner spot and over there fucking with people, and it'd be a gang of them. And sometimes the cops have to come there every day to clear out because they sometimes scare customers off because these niggas is always on the block. So it's you can say it's a mentality thing, and you be true. It's just like what are we? I guess I'm to a point where saying what are we doing to prevent this, because it shouldn't have even gone to the kids, because obviously the kids learned it from somewhere.
Yeah, but also like the kids is being cowardly too, because I guarantee you they wouldn't have done that if it was a grown ass 30 or late 20 something year old man that's 200 pounds, 200 plus or something pounds. They would not have done that to him,
No,
and if they did, they probably would have gotten swung around like rag dolls
yeah.
because kids are fairly light.
Oh yeah, you'd have punted one of them damn kids. It's just
Like a grown man, a grown man probably could have took out most of them, if not all of them, if he really wanted to.
I yeah.
So
Go ahead, go ahead.
you know, opportunistic predators.
Yeah. My thing is that I've always felt like I know a lot of
At the
people.
same time, it's
My bad. I know a lot of people
uh,
don't have faith in the hood in the ghetto. To me, maybe again, this is probably my optimism. I feel like if we could change things for the better to where it's just like even in the conditions that we in, we can make it a community that we don't have to look over our shoulders and maybe not live off of survivalism, and maybe just so kids can actually have places to go and play and some shit like that. Because we, as black people, we always say we need each other, but we always do shit to each other like this all the fucking time. So it's just like, why are we doing this? And I know it's because most people are just raised off of survivalism, and most people just like do what the fuck they want. But I also feel like in this same type of community, I'm glad them people came together. I was like, I feel like we get more of that, this shit would happen less and less. But that's just me. I don't know. What you got to say?
but yeah, also the adults need to hold these little motherfuckers accountable. It's really at the end of the day, it always goes back to the adults. Because if the adults are allowing them to do that stuff without intervening, without making consequences, because you can make consequences for other people if you really want to. But a lot of people are just too cowardly to do so. At the end of the day, it's still going to fall back on the adults. That's all I got to say right now about that.
Any last words before we move on to our next topic? I guess we said what we said. Um, next topic we can talk about is the Akash Singh, the comic Akash Singh, and how like his damn wife is kind of like I
His
don't
wife is chaotic, man. She is
yeah
she an agent of
I,
chaos.
I guess you could say that an agent of chaos, damn near cucking that man every chance he get. So um, I was trying to get your thoughts on that. If if y'all have any.
Anybody want to start it off? You
Uh,
got a clip?
hold on. I put a clip up. Hold on.
So we get an idea. So everybody have that. Father, do you know about the Akash issue going on right now?
Hold on. I think. Hopefully, this video will do it justice.
My wife also hadn't had any sexual partners, so that helped us connect a lot more.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you believe her?
I was popping my pussy and living my best life in these white boy frat houses, and I had a roster of guys that I would rotate through.
Recently, the Akash Singh drama has completely taken over the internet, and honestly, it might be one of the biggest, most embarrassing public L's I have seen in a very long time. So in case you're not familiar, Akash is a stand-up comedian who's also the co-host of the Flagrant podcast, and he's getting relentlessly roasted because of his wife. And once you see the clips, you'll completely understand why. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what happened that led up to this, including some clips you've probably never seen before, as well as the specific mistakes that Akash made that led to him becoming
The shelves, you idiot!
so the second
Husband just tried to do to me.
Yeah.
We're leaving. Shut up. We're leaving in Paris in 5 hours, so tensions are a little high.
Yeah.
We also just redid our closet.
This is all her closet now.
Are you kidding me? Do you know how much fucking space he has? Look, utilize the shelves, you idiot!
So the center point of this whole embarrassment has been his wife's virginity. So he has said directly that his wife was a virgin when they met each other.
My wife also hadn't had any sexual partners, so that helped us connect a lot more.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you believe her?
In fact, she herself said on a different podcast that she was a virgin when she met her husband.
So I was a virgin too when I met him. And you have no idea.
You gotta get him ignorant, you know?
So she must be a virgin, right?
Sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college. So for context, I went to college from 2011 to 2016. I was popping my pussy and living my best life in these white boy frat houses, and I had a roster of guys that I would rotate through.
Yeah, that doesn't really sound like a virgin to me. But jokes aside, lying to her husband about
Yep.
We all know what a rotation mean, right?
She belonged to
That don't sound like a virgin to me.
She belonged to the streets.
Sound like she was out there wilding.
Crazy. And you have orgy.
co-host husband.
I'm actively trying to have an orgy because this couple is so fucking good looking, and you haven't seen Nav yet, but wait till you fucking see him. His body goes crazy. His face card always slays, never declines. And it's kind of weird because I'm talking about your husband. I just know that Nav's dick is like at least 10 inches. You would only be down for an orgy. Or it's thick. It's thick.
Yeah, totally embarrassing her husband.
I'm pretty sure we are seeing that. I'm pretty sure there's a lot more. But yeah. Thoughts.
So this, as far as what I know, this started off because the other stand-up comedian that has that show, what's that Hispanic or whatever he is,
Andrew
the white guy, what's his name?
Andrew Schultz.
Yeah, him. Yeah, Schultz. It was on the Schultz show, and they invited Myron Gaines on there, right?
Yeah.
And so Myron Gaines was talking about, typical red pill shit, things you gotta look out for in relationships and all that shit. And then Akash was telling him that the viewpoint was immature, but come to turn out that he was doing all the no-nos in his own personal relationship that Myron Gaines was talking about. I don't like Myron Gaines, but in this instance, he made Myron Gaines look right because he's tolerating all kinds of embarrassment, disrespect, not holding frame. He talks all that shit, but he doesn't hold frame with his wife when she disrespects him or does like crazy stuff. It is a whole mess, and the consequences for this is like he put out his tour video, like his advertisement tour video, and everybody was at the bottom. A whole bunch of people was at the bottom of the comment section saying that they can't even look him in the eyes no more, and they feel bad for him and all kinds of stuff. And it's just a mess for him. That's why you can't be letting your partner be publicly disrespecting you, because other people are going to disrespect you too afterwards.
I'm back now. I had to go get my food.
So did you catch what was going on?
No, I literally just came back.
We was talking about the Akash Singh incident.
The who?
Akash Singh, the comedian, and his
Indian
wife.
comedian.
Yeah, the comedian is getting cucked by his wife. And all that.
Yeah, y'all gonna have to recap that for me. I don't know who the fuck that is.
Go ahead.
Recap that for him.
Yeah.
I just capped it.
Hold on.
I mean, like, okay.
Hold on.
Okay, so I'm gonna recap it. So this is comedian, and what's the white guy? I can't remember his name for nothing.
Andrew Schultz.
It was on the Andrew Schultz show. Yes. Well, he has an Indian comedian on his show. His name is Akash. He's been around for a while, but I think he's like hitting his stride in like maybe the last 2-3 years or something like that. But they also had Myron Gaines. You know who Myron Gaines is, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, they was talking about red pill stuff like respect and, you know, all the little red flags in dating and stuff. And then Akash was telling him that his view was immature, and it was. But come to turn out that this guy, for one, he's married to another Indian. He married to this other Indian woman, and she totally disrespects him. It's sad to look at, really. She totally disrespects him. She calls him stupid, idiot. Talks about how his money is their money and her money is her money, and there's all this like crazy, disrespectful, bad ops type shit. And now, like,
my wife also hadn't.
Pretty much, he making Myron Gaines and stuff look right. And I don't like Myron Gaines, but right now that's a win for him, because this guy is a total mess in his relationship. You have to show him the clips. Show him the clips.
All right, hold on.
It's actually kind of a lot to go over because she is out there acting a fool.
Okay. This is one of them.
Public L's I have seen in a very long time. So in case you're not familiar, Akash is a stand-up comedian live. In this video, I'm going to show you as well as his pistol so that this doesn't happen to you. So, a little backstory. Akash and his...
That's one of them right here. Like, I guess they was renewing their vows, right?
No, don't start from this. Start from the show with that dude, the other dudes.
Start from the show for the other dudes. Okay.
Yeah, because that's the bigger context, because the thing was that he was talking about certain like
popping my
what's
pussy.
the word I want to look for?
Right here.
He was saying having certain criteria is immature and controlling, but that's exactly what got him in the situation he's in right now, is not really filtering out bad behaviors and thinking that shit was sweet, but now it's causing them. So,
okay.
Go ahead.
This person right here, this is Akash Singh. This is him. Just so most people know. So this is one of them.
My wife also hadn't had any sexual partners, so that helped us connect a lot more.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you believe her?
I was popping my pussy and living my best life in these white boy frat houses, and I had a roster of guys that I would rotate.
Recently, the Akash Singh drama has completely taken over the internet, and honestly, it might be one of the biggest, most embarrassing public L's I have seen in a very long time. So in case you're not familiar,
is a full-time stand-up comedian, and he buys me lots of nice things. Cook or clean.
Not cook or clean.
For those of you who are new here, hi, my name is Jasleen. I'm a stay-at-home wife, but I don't cook or clean because I don't feel like it. And my husband is a full-time stand-up comedian, and he buys me lots of nice things.
Instead, she has a very busy schedule of spending and wasting all of Akash's money, and then complaining about how she's not given enough.
Do you know what my fucking husband just tried to do to me?
Yeah.
No, we're leaving. Shut up. We're leaving in Paris in 5 hours, so tensions are a little high.
Yeah.
We also just redid our closet.
This is all hard faucet now.
Are you kidding me? Do you know how much fucking space he has? Look, utilize the shelves, you idiot!
So the center point of this whole embarrassment has been his wife's virginity. So he has said directly that his wife was a virgin when they met each other.
My wife also hadn't had any sexual partners, so that helped us connect a lot more.
Now, let me ask you this.
And
Do you believe her?
In fact, she herself said on a different podcast that she was a virgin when she met her husband.
So I was a virgin too when I met him.
And you have no idea.
You gotta get him ignorant, you know?
So she must be a virgin, right?
Sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college. So for context, I went to college from 2011 to 2016. I was popping my pussy and living my best life in these white boy frat houses. And I had a roster of guys that I would rotate through.
Yeah, that doesn't really sound like her.
Because this couple is so fucking good looking and you haven't seen Nav yet, but wait till you fucking see him. His body goes crazy. His face card always slays, never declines. And it's kind of weird because I'm talking about your husband. I just know that Nav's dick is like at least 10 inches.
You would only be down for an orgy.
Or it's thick. It's thick.
Yeah, totally.
God.
Kiss her.
Yes. Oh my God.
Take that freaky thing off.
Did you guys know this? Yes. Oh my God. How big is this?
Big enough for you to shut up every time I tell you.
Thank you so much. What do you say?
And this is not a one-time incident.
That right there hurts every time. But yeah, you got all that, Father?
Yeah.
Okay. Any thoughts?
You know what I'm about to say, right?
What you about to say?
She got a spirit on her.
Oh, that's my favorite saying.
She got a spirit on her. Also, I blame the guy.
I do too.
I blame him. I blame him. You should not put up with any of that. If you should not put up with any of that. You're an adult. It's about the principle. You feel what I'm saying? It's literally about the principle. If men are going to be married men, then you cannot tolerate any disubordination or disrespect from your wife. Because that's in the vows. If your wife disrespects you to that capacity, you no longer have a marriage. You feel what I'm saying? Because there's no divine union in coming home to someone that's just going to belittle you. And another thing about it too, about being married, is you represent your partner every single place you go. You feel what I'm saying? If that person is not in the room with you, you represent them. The fact that he's a stand-up comedian and he's subject to all of this ridicule just simply because his wife doesn't want to cooperate, I do blame him for not asserting himself and for also, not being able to see that, if the behavior is of a certain, if this type of behavior is prevalent, then you need to check that immediately. Otherwise, something bad is going to happen. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of domestic disputes are marriages. You feel what I'm saying? Married people fucking murder each other sometimes. So, to me, this ain't nothing to play with. I don't really think anything is funny about this. It's very unfortunate that right now in this day and age where pure, genuine connection and love and respect is becoming a dying art off of this social media, click engagement, you know what I'm saying, shit. This whole thing is just very sinister. And I do feel bad for him, but he needs to hold himself accountable and he needs to make a decision right now. But I'm of the outside looking in, and she absolutely has a spirit on her. You heard her earlier, them frat boys that she was fucking with. And also, we do need to talk about how Asians be coming over to America and then just be coming and just be sleeping with motherfucking white folks everywhere they go.
Yep, they sure do. They prefer it actually. They don't even like fucking with their own men for real. A lot of times. I'm surprised. I'm surprised he even got her for real.
That's what I'm saying. And especially be them Indian types, because I've been seeing a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? You know that actress Mindy Kaling or whatever her name is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, from the Mindy Project. Yeah, bro,
Yeah.
most of her love interests are white dudes.
Oh, white man. Yeah.
You feeling what I'm saying? Like, that's they shit. And it's so interesting to see because these the same motherfuckers that stole trillions from your country. It's very
Yep.
interesting. It's very interesting. So, you know, the fact that she married an Indian dude and is treating him like that, bro. Oh God.
Bro, there's a clip. There's several clips where like he would go in to kiss her and she would turn her face and have him get the cheek.
I just showed
And a
him.
matter of
Same thing
fact,
happened with Rick Ross. Remember when Rick Ross tried that shit?
Yeah.
mm,
I just showed them one of them with
the
Clarence.
marriage, the renew the vows, and then
Yeah.
after all this idiot renews his vows. There's no punishment for anything that she's doing. He just constantly rewarding her because he's a virgin and he ain't never really. I feel like I actually agree with one of the things that Myron said that a man should actually learn how to be. Unless he should be with several women before he actually settles down,
He said 40
because
though. 40 is a lot.
40 is a lot. No, I say like maybe three or four, three or four of them, because he doesn't know how to demand respect. He don't have any established boundaries, because you got to have established boundaries. If you don't, people will walk all over you, and women will too. Because I know a lot of people think like a lot of people like him think that women are harmless and helpless. A woman will a woman will mentally abuse your ass if you let her. So you gotta be prepared for that too. You gotta know and understand that shit and know how to deal with that shit. You need some practice. And this guy has no practice. And he thinks that he's going to buy his way into love and respect.
Yeah.
But you can't really do that.
This is exactly it's funny. It's funny thing, Clarence. This is exactly what me and Father was talking about Tuesday. He's like money can't
Mhm.
unlame a nigga, as Gilly would say. Money can't.
Unlame,
Yeah,
yeah.
you can't unlame a nigga. So yeah, the fact that sometimes money is not going to do it. Sometimes, and this is the fucking me when I'm talking about like you as men, we want our woman to lust over, which is why I showed that 5 heartbeats thing on Tuesday and today Clarence before we got on the podcast. But it was the reason why I showed that one particular scene where the girl was digging in the fucking couch, not couch, but in her chair when dude was singing to her, because I feel like low key a lot of men want their woman to do that for them, and like for what she's showing, I'd be surprised if she even respect the nigga, because she was telling him to shut
She's,
up,
she's
telling him,
indifferent.
yeah, called him an idiot and all that other stuff, and that shit just like,
I'm not gonna throw somebody in the audience and they're going to roast his ass right back based off of that because it's real easy to do.
yo, I'm not an abusive man. I'm really not. I don't want to ever put my hands on a woman, but
You don't got to put your hands on them.
no,
There's
what I
tons of ways to put that in order without ever touching anybody.
Oh no, trust me, I know that. But I will say this: like, I don't, for some reason, the inner Ike Turner in me just popped out. It was like, you seen that? You
No,
know
you
the
got me well,
one
man.
with like Lawrence Fishburne. I think he was in the diner. And he just gave it a look. It's like it's that one.
Yeah.
It's just like I don't put my hands on women. I don't. But yeah, sometimes it's like I feel like, and I've said this. Some women will try you enough where your inner Ike Turner will come out. Sometimes it's just like, and you just wonder who the fuck you talking to. But you know, you as men have to control yourself because yeah. Woo.
Tell a bitch to hit the door or tell her you going to hit the door.
Yeah. Yeah, and also I will say this because, and y'all wonder why people like, why we get on people like Will Smith and like Russell Wilson
He worse
and
than Will, in my opinion.
you
He
said
Will
Russell.
2.0.
Yeah,
He just ain't
but
hit nobody. He just ain't hit nobody yet.
yeah, yeah, especially like people like Will Smith when we see good guys and like they're doing everything they can to be a good man in a relationship and they get disrespected. Y'all wonder why we defend those men like that because it's just like these men don't do nothing to deserve it. And I don't. I know a lot of people will say you don't know what they doing behind the scenes. I said, which you are correct, but for every time I see them, they're bigging up their wife because he used to do it too. He used to big up his wife. I see Will Smith
All
big
the
up.
time.
Yeah, I see Will Smith big up his wife all the fucking time. I see people like them do it all the time when they big up his wife. And then, like, next thing you're seeing is them motherfuckers, the wives, just disrespecting the fuck out of the men. It's just like, what the fuck is, what is this? What are we doing here? It's just like, why is it every time you talk about you're the best thing that ever happened to him, and like, when it's the other way around, it's like, he's okay.
That is true. That's true between the two of these people, between Jada Pinkett and Akasha's wife. That's pretty much true.
Basically, this is why I said like, all of this stuff really don't matter if y'all can't sit in a room together and just vibe. And I feel like that's what
Yeah.
I feel like that's what everybody wants in a relationship. It was like even in I don't God forbid anybody goes broke, but can y'all sit in a room together and just vibe with each other?
That's very important.
I think that's
Very
the most.
important.
I think that's the most important thing.
That's the most important. Me and mine do that all the time. We just be
Exactly.
vibing, watching shit, and sometimes we don't even fucking we don't even watch nothing. We just be sitting in the room talking.
Exactly.
So yeah, but like he married her. This is a problem with men, especially rich men. Like I already said, that they not only do they feel like they can buy love and affection, is that they only pick women off of how they fucking look, and they don't really test their character. Especially him. Like I'm going to theorize here. I may not know what I'm talking about. With him being Indian, I feel like for places like that, they have this thing where you got to do stuff fast. You know what I'm talking about? There's cultures where like you meet, you date, you get married almost as soon as possible.
Hell, they used to do
I
arranged
feel,
marriages if I'm correct.
yeah, yeah, but I don't think that was the case with them though.
No, it's not.
But I
Very
feel
much so.
like he rushed. I feel like he rushed that shit. He picked her because she's pretty. He didn't take time to learn her character and how she is as a person, and now he's getting the results that he's getting.
Vetting process.
The vetting process is very important. I say, I say 6 months to a year. Me personally,
I agree.
I will date you. I will date you seriously after 6 months, maybe 2 years until marriage, and that's me being very liberal with it.
Okay. Well, there you go. Any last words before we move on to our final topic?
Shout out to the real lovers like me. Shout out to, let me tell you something. Romantic men are the most disrespected human beings on the planet.
Facts.
Absolutely. And the
I
thing is,
don't
you
care
can't
what
even say
none
that
of you
online
niggas
because
say.
everybody gonna get on you for saying that. But I'm like,
Not
so
only
be.
am I not only am I going to say that shit with my chest, I dare anybody to prove me wrong. I dare you.
You can have
Name
a
a man
debate,
more
but
disrespected than the romantic man, especially a romantic black man.
oh, you gonna get tore up if he. But you got set.
Nigga,
You gotta go through that mud though. You gotta go through that mud a little bit, like because as nice as some of these dudes be, you gotta learn those boundaries because you learn those boundaries, and when tell somebody get the fuck on, that's when you start getting a little bit more better results and respect. Like you can be nice, but if you know how to put that foot down, you can be. They'll recognize that you're a nice and romantic dude, but they're also going to respect you too. I had to learn that shit myself the hard way. Raymond, no.
Yep.
Yeah. I had to learn that shit the hard way. Nice alone is not nice, and romantic alone is not going to cut it. You gotta get that. You gotta get those scars first,
Yeah.
just a little bit.
Yeah, I know. I
Okay.
remember the one time with my ex, and this is when we started dating, and she used to talk about her ex before her all that time. And I remember like one time I just had to look at her. I said, I don't want to hear shit about that nigga, because I think I remember because we got into a stupid ass argument. It was just like, and she hit me with the "you just like the other people." I did that shit right there. I said, first of all, I'm not like any of your last couple boyfriends and some shit like that. I'm never trying to be none of them niggas. I am not none of them. So I said, I don't want to hear shit about your boyfriend. That nigga is old news. I'm here now. This is about us. I don't give a fuck about what that nigga did. All right. And like I dead that shit right. I remember just deading that shit right there. And I felt like if I didn't do that, she was gonna keep talking about it. And I felt like it had definitely ended our relationship early. So sometimes, and yes, men, I understand you want to be nice guy, but sometimes you do got to put your foot down and start setting boundaries, because if not, they're gonna walk all over you.
I just want to say real quick. Another thing is people forgot how to human. I feel like legitimately after COVID, people forgot how to fucking human.
I've been said
Yeah,
that.
I agree with that. I absolutely agree. Even cons felt weird after even BlurCon felt a little weird after COVID. It picked back up a little
Yeah.
bit, but right after COVID, like a good year or two, that one felt really weird. So I understand what you're saying.
Almost like people don't know how to have fun unless they're inebriated. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm being dead ass. Like,
no,
a
because
lot of people do not.
I agree.
That's
this,
yeah. Like a lot of people do not know how to have fun unless they're inebriated, and I feel like COVID really fucking exploited that.
Yeah, it did. Absolutely.
yeah, and I remember saying like, "Yo, most of y'all need to go to like a halfway house before y'all. It's like prison. Like some of y'all go to a halfway house before y'all go out in public. I said y'all need to wing yourself into going into public. You can't just set them in the public, because I was like, some of them don't know how to fucking feel and all that stuff. And I remember saying that shit. Some of y'all niggas is going crazy. I don't know what the fuck you do with yourself.
No, I know what it is. It's because we don't know how to ease into things.
Right.
We think everything
Yeah.
needs to happen immediately right now. Like Clarence said
Yeah.
earlier, you know, it's that instant fucking gratification type of shit.
Right.
You know, where pretty girl, you're my girlfriend now. It's like, nigga, did you even get to know her? Oh shit, y'all married, nigga. It's only been like 3 months. You know what I'm saying?
I know people just like that. I was like, what?
Yeah.
The amount of military people that was doing that, and I was looking at them, I was like, why the fuck y'all just met each other in boot camp? Why the fuck are y'all getting married? And all of them got divorced.
All of them.
All of them. I was like, yeah, you know,
Yeah.
some of them didn't even make it past their first fucking station or wherever ship they was at, because they was at two different ships and they was cheating on each other and shit. So
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying, bro. Yeah, man. Like, it's cultural, bro. I'm telling you, it's fucking cultural. A lot of this shit that you're dealing with right now is cultural. And the sad part about it is, Ray, we do have the tools to fix it. But the reason why most niggas don't want to really try and attempt to fix it is because if they fix it, it's gonna require effort again. Niggas is gonna have to get flowers. Niggas is actually gonna have to think about what first date they want to take them on. They can't just spend $100 and call it a day. You know what I'm saying? Like they're actually gonna have to yearn again. You remember
Talking about
back in the
prostitution when you say $100 and call it a day?
No, I'm not talking about prostitution. I'm talking about the so-called high maintenance date, where
Oh,
you gotta
yeah.
prove to your date in the first date that you a hustler and you have money to fund her delusion, not her
Oh,
lifestyle, her delusion.
I see what you mean. All right.
Ooh, what a bar! What a bar!
Yeah, slow courting. I think slow courting is the best way. Like doing this shit where you're like, oh, I like you, you pretty. Now let's go on this date to Roots, Chris, and then I take you back to my place and smash and shit. I'm like, that shit is so
it's like a
impersonal,
microwave.
really.
It's microwave dating.
That's
Microwave. Yeah, that's a good one.
That's called.
Is that a real term? Or did you just make that up?
Yes.
Did you just make that up?
Yes.
Oh, that's a good one right there. You should write that down.
That's called motherfucking bars.
Microwave dating.
They don't know nothing.
Bruh, yo, like I've been talking about this so long. It's like I have a sixth sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how many times I've said, yo, you are beautiful as fuck, but your spirit is filthy. You know how many times I've said that?
Yes.
No, but how many times you said a lot?
Many motherfucking times. I'm so glad the woman that I'm talking to is talking to me right now because she's genuinely, you know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with her. You feel what I'm saying? Like, on some best friend shit. Like, she could be my best friend. And we're just in the talking stage. But, like,
that's great.
Bro, like, nah, like, we have a fucking lot in common. We share the same brain cell. I told her this one time. I'm like, yo, we literally share the same brain cell. And it just feel natural. You feel what I'm saying? It just feel natural. And that's what I feel like is missing. Niggas don't do the natural shit no more. They just want to go for what looks good and what makes them feel good so that they can wallow further in what they think love is. And that's a problem. Is too much thinking and not enough feeling because niggas have paper thin temperaments. You tell, bro, you nowadays you tell a nigga that they fucking hairline is lopsided and they're gonna act like you shot them. So imagine what a woman would say as soon as she's not feeling a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, back in the day, you had to be able to handle rejection. You know what I'm saying? Because rejection don't mean that you suck. Rejection means that she missing out. Remember when it used to be that?
yeah, I do remember that statement. Yeah, that doesn't mean that they just not into you. It's not always really a lot of times unless you just really have like bad hygiene and stuff and just don't dress good or decently. A lot of times it's not really you. A lot of times it's them. They are not into you. You're not their particular type, but it don't mean that you are doing anything wrong though. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, and I'm gonna take it a step further. So, like, based like what you just said, because there's a lot of women that ask, "Where are all the good men? Where are all the good men? Where are all the men that don't cheat and stuff like that?" And I'm like, it's either one or two things. They're either in the friend zone or they're not in the public because they're too busy dealing with their traumas.
Ooh, that's a good one right there. Yeah,
it's one of those two. A lot of those good men that we're talking about, they're not in public. They're doing the work. They're mentoring the youth. They're fixing houses. They ain't got time to go back and forth with a woman that just wants to mouth off all day. I'd rather just build a house instead of hearing you nag.
You want to find a man? You want to find a good working man to go to a construction site.
Go to the construction site. The bus driver. Oh wait, I want somebody who owns the bus.
Oh, that was a classic one right there.
And then they try to get mad at us when we was telling her that she needs to stop belittling the bus driver.
Yep. Well, also there's also a thing that en masse men need to stop simping. When women say stuff like that, hold them accountable immediately. Don't let them slide with that dumb shit. Don't make up excuses. Because a lot of men and women been making a lot of excuses for these stupid behaviors of partner choosing that a lot of women do.
Man, I'm glad your boyfriend can buy you a Birkin, but yo, that nigga can literally leave you in a millisecond.
He could, because he could go get another one real quick.
He could just replace you. You feeling what I'm saying? So it's just like, man, choose your heart, man. Choose your heart. I know I'm choosing my heart. I'm a lover boy. I'm a fucking romantic. So I can take heartbreak. I can take all that shit because I know it come with the territory. But a lot of y'all don't. And I'm gonna say something controversial, but I don't care. A lot of y'all should not be in relationships. A lot of y'all should not be in marriage because y'all are not romantic types. Y'all
Yeah, true. You ain't gonna be
cosplay.
able to maintain it.
Yeah, they're cosplaying. They're cosplaying being romantic because everybody falls for the fairy tale of being in love. But love is not a fairy tale. Love is a battlefield, nigga.
Love is a
That's all.
battlefield.
That's an old song.
And she wasn't wrong. That was the truth.
True.
Love ain't no fairy tale shit. Love is a motherfucking battle. Niggas go to war about love.
They sure do.
If it's not the love of a woman, it's the love of a country. You feel me? So it's just like, yo, you get to a certain point.
It's not to be played with.
I've gotten to a certain point in my life. I'm just like, bruh, I am so in tune with what I want right now. I'll immediately know if you want some bullshit. I'll know immediately. Your spirit is filthy. That's all I got to say. You can move on to the next one. We gonna stay here forever.
Yeah, talking about this one. But yeah. What's next on the agenda?
Okay, this is our final topic. We're not gonna go through all the titles, but obviously the Game Awards is coming up. I don't know if anybody really care about that, but I wanted to run through some of the nominees for y'all, if y'all don't mind.
Cool, go ahead.
No.
All right. I want to start with Game of the Year. Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2. I didn't even know this game was out. That's on me.
Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah, it's out.
Death Stranding.
Death Stranding. Yeah, it came out.
I didn't.
Yeah, it came out. A little like it's been out for at least I think 3 months, maybe a little bit more.
3 months.
Yeah, I think it's been out for like 3 months or so. But Claire Obscure, that's a good one. Great art direction.
Yeah.
Great storytelling. And in the turn, I don't usually like turn-based combat like that. I kind of outgrew it personally, but that one has some good interactive turn-based combat.
I still got to play this one.
I can see that one being actually one of the ones.
It's been nominated 11 times. So you got this Death Stranding 2, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Hades 2, Hollow Knight Silk Song, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I don't even know what this is.
Yeah, Expedition 33 is definitely winning.
You think Expedition?
Yeah, because
no, I don't think no.
I have Hollow Knight. I don't really like it that much. It's cool, but it's like playing an NES game, but with like hand-drawn graphics.
And I'm sorry, those nominees are pretty weak. For Game of the Year, those are the nominees. That's pretty weak, bro.
Yeah.
I think
and what else was it? It was Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I know a lot of white folks was really into that one because they like playing Medieval Knight.
Yeah. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Donkey Kong Bonanza, and Hades 2.
Donkey Kong Bonanza is cool, but I wouldn't give it Game of the Year though.
They had to fill the slot.
Yeah. I like Donkey Kong Bonanza, but it's like Banjo-Kazooie. That's what Donkey Kong Bonanza is like. But I personally wouldn't give it Game of the Year, but that's just me. I was actually playing it last night. Actually, I don't know if I'll give it Game of the Year though, but that's me.
Bonanza?
Go ahead. Yeah, Bonanza. Yeah.
Okay. I heard everybody talk about Expedition 33. That's the one I wanted to play. I just haven't played that one yet. What about this? Best narrative for outstanding storytelling and narrative development in the game. Expedition 33.
That one might win it too.
Yeah, this one. Over Ghost of Yote? I was hoping Ghost of Yote takes
it. Well, I mean, Ghost of Yote probably will. I mean, Ghost of Yote is probably a good contender for best narrative, but it's going against a turn-based game where in turn-based games, the story really has to carry heavy duty.
That is
the story's paramount. It's paramount.
Yeah, the story's paramount.
That is very true.
And it's very complex and emotional. I shed some tears on like the first fucking hour of that game. I shed a few tears. That joint was solid. I ain't even beat the game, but so far that joint is solid story. Like I would watch a movie. I would watch a movie of it.
Oh my good God. These same games.
That's what I'm. That's why I said it's just like I'm pretty sure a lot of them is the best scored music. I don't even know what Lorien Testart is. Oh, for Claire Surgeon 33. Okay. This is all clear.
Same games. Interesting.
Games for impact. A thought provoking game with pro social message, meaning, or message.
South of Midnight should win this one. Please, God, South of Midnight.
What's that in the middle? I need glasses.
Lost Records, Bloom and
Lost
Rage.
Records, Bloom and Rage.
Okay.
Okay.
But okay, yeah. I never heard of any of these other than South of Midnight. And South of Midnight, like for me, this is just my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
For me, next to Expedition 33, as far as art direction, South of Midnight is a beautiful fucking game. Like graphically and art direction wise, it's a beautiful game. I would put that in the like top art direction as well.
Okay. All right. Let's look at best indie games. Absum, Ball and Pit, Blueprints, Expedition 33, Hades 2, and Silk Song. So.
I would give this to Hades 2, only just simply because Hades 1 was so good.
Hades 1 is really good.
But I mean, this one might go to Claire again. They might sweep, honestly.
You think it's
they might? Yeah.
Like they have a good chance of sweeping. I think Ghost of Yote may take 1 or 2. I think Hades may take 1. But yeah, like I think Claire is motherfucking. It's definitely winning this one.
Debut indie game, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard a lot about Dispatch. I don't even know what this is, but I've heard a lot about this.
Oh yeah, that's a story. That's a story game.
Oh, it's a story game.
One of those the Walking Dead trilogy.
Yeah, because this is made by Telltale.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it?
I think this is made by Telltale. No, Ad Hoc Studio. No, I'm sorry. No, I'm wrong.
But it's that kind of game.
Okay.
Where you get to make decisions, talk, socialize people, and get things going.
All right. Let's go to best action game. We got Battlefield 6, Doom, Dark Ages, Hades 2, Ninja Gaiden 4, Shinobi Art of Vengeance.
I give it to Ninja Gaiden 4, to be honest. Ninja Gaiden 4 is like that. I was playing that joint straight through up until because I got on PC up until they did some type of update and it caused like a graphic glitch and mess up my fucking frame rate. But outside of that, the combat is fucking solid. The action is solid. I love the parry system. I feel powerful playing it. Yeah, I would give it to that. I like Shinobi too, though. Like Shinobi was a good action game too. I didn't play Doom. I didn't finish Hades 1, so I'm not buying 2 until I finish the first one. So I can't really speak on that one. But I know it's a roguelike, though.
Yeah, best action game. I'm also giving it to Ninja Gaiden. Yeah. Now I don't really have anything else to say about the other games. I've seen them before.
The Shinobi is if you could play Shinobi is fun.
Shinobi is good. It is good, but it's a lower budget game. It's not as, it don't got this. It's good though. It's very, very good for the budget and the type of game, the 2D side scrolling game.
Oh, what else we got? What is this?
This is action adventure. So we got Death Stranding, Ghost.
My God, this is
Yotai.
I think Ghost of Yote is
Yote.
Hollow Knight. I don't know. Indiana Jones.
I didn't play any.
Fiction.
Split Fiction wasn't as good to me. It wasn't as good as the other game. It Takes Two.
These nominees are not that good, bro.
A lot of people had said the same thing. Best RPG: Avowed, Expedition 33, Kingdom Come, Monster Hunter Wilds, and Outer Worlds 2. I need to play that because I played Outer Worlds 1 and
I didn't play a lot of these.
I've never played a Fallout game, but I watch a lot of people play Fallout game. So as far as anything closer to Fallout, I played the first one and I actually enjoyed playing it and beat it. So
I would not compare Outer Worlds to Fallout. I'm sorry.
I will take your word for it. I will take your word.
That is
I play Outer Worlds a little bit. I didn't.
Yeah. Outer Worlds is. I mean, Outer World gives me more Borderlands than fucking Fallout.
Yeah, I would agree. I agree with that. Let's see. And I haven't played Avowed, but I heard that Avowed is very similar to the Outer Worlds. Is this more of like a fantasy world feel into it?
Monster Hunter Wilds is definitely not winning. That game is not optimized well.
Yeah, but is the gameplay even good? Have you played it?
I mean, it's Monster Hunter.
This is Monster Hunter.
It's Monster Hunter.
They ain't innovated at all. They just same thing, new graphics.
I mean, I'm the wrong person to ask because I don't have a long history with Monster Hunter.
Me neither. So yeah. I bought Monster Hunter World. I bought that one, and that one was cool, but I wouldn't give it action RPG of the year though.
Now this is okay. Let's get to it since we all fighting game fans.
Oh my god, it's bullshit! Look at these
terrible
fucking nominees.
That's terrible. King of Fatal Fury.
There's 2 collections in here.
I know.
There's 2 collections of beta and a game.
A beta.
A game
and a re-release game.
2005?
A re-release. Now that Virtual Fighter, that's a re-released PS. I think a PS3. Was it PS3 or PS3? Yeah. Yeah, re-released PS3 game.
I just want you to know the original Virtual Fighter 5 came out in 2006.
Okay, I said 05.
Yeah.
Okay, 06. Okay.
But yes, I give it to Fatal Fury.
It should.
And I played all of these. I played all of these. Yeah.
Now, Virtual Fighter 5 Revo came out to 2021.
Yeah.
I think it
was on PlayStation 5 or something, right?
It was on PS4.
PS4?
No, it was on PS5. Yeah. It was on PS5. The PS4 one was something different.
Yeah. I remember when it came out, and they touched up the graphics, the polygons for the character models.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have that. King of Fighters, Fatal Fury is about to win his first award.
Yeah. Just give it
pretty much
City of the Wolves. Just give it to City of the Wolves.
It's funny I say this. I want City of the Wolves to win. I think Capcom. I think out of 2XKO of Capcom Fighting Game Collection is going to win this shit.
Hell no! Come on now.
I'm
done.
I'm turning it off.
Wolves
does not win. I'm turning it off.
But Raymond, people are very disappointed with this Mortal Kombat game, though. This collection, most people. It's not optimized well, and some people don't feel like they did enough.
And I heard the delay is really bad. I like the delay.
The net code.
The delay is horrendous.
Oh man. Well, that's another game I'm not going to touch. So, and I played 2XKO. 2XKO is okay, but I'm not real deep into the mechanics. I was kind of winning matches, and I wasn't deep.
It's not very technical.
It's too easy. It's very.
Yeah, that's what it's made. It's made for people. It's made for people who don't play fighting games, pretty much. They keep on doing that, by the way. They did that with did something duel, DOF duel,
DNF duel,
DNF.
Yeah, DNF duel. They did that with that too.
No, I have beef with niggas for that game. Hold on. I want to rant real quick because I got beef with everybody about that game. They literally made a motherfucking video game that was so accessible and was easy mode to where everybody can fucking play it. And not only that, they actually made effort to make the characters look cool, to give them cool moves and shit like that. And none of you niggas fucking played it.
Yeah. That game wasn't successful at
too
all.
hard. Street Fighter too hard. Tekken too hard. They made an easy fighting game, and you niggas still ain't fucking play it. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, this is like the people trying to expand. They talking about, we're trying to expand our audience. I'm like, look, if these motherfuckers don't like fighting games, there's not much you going to do to make them like fighting games or your fighting game.
For fucking ever. I've been saying that for fuck. If they don't like it in the first place, they don't ever going to like it. Which is why I have a problem with buffing and nerfing characters. I said because it's just like, let's just say like I play Lily and Lily's not that picked against Ken, Ken's been around for like fucking 20 years. I was like, of course they're going to pick Ken over Lily. It's like his fucking, it's fucking Ken. It was like, but you know,
he's just Ken.
He's just Ken. I was like, there's some characters that's more cooler than other characters, and they're just going to pick them over. I don't care if you make her the best character in the fucking game. It's like people are still going to pick fucking Ken just because the nigga can show you Ken with flames and shit. It's just some people just got it.
They probably pick her once she's been in a few Street Fighters though. She becomes like a regular. Yeah. But like the new character, some people pick new characters, but a lot of people like to stick. Most people stick with the old legacy characters.
I remember,
but follow right on that dual joint. Like everybody be complaining, like I can't play, it's too hard to play. And then when they make an easy game, nobody picked that joint up. I think the only one that's kind of easy that people kind of stuck to was Grand Blue Fantasy. Grand Blue Fantasy got a lot of traction in business.
Would you consider Dragon Ball FighterZ easy?
Nah, not no easier than Marvel vs. Capcom.
Okay.
It's kind of on that level as far as gameplay.
That question? What was the question?
I said, would you consider Dragon Ball FighterZ easy?
Nigga, that game is baby mode.
It's easier than Street Fighter, but it's not no more difficult than the Marvel vs. Capcom game. One of those versus games. That's what I would compare it to.
It's which one means actually, if I could, I would say that Dragon Ball Z Fighters has a really good design because for people just playing the game for the first time, they could do cool shit just fucking around because of the auto combo and shit like that. But if you really want to be cracked out and sweaty, you can do that too.
Yeah.
It's a good balance.
Yeah, you can get technical. You could get technical, but it's easy for someone to pick up as well. But I hate auto combo. I absolutely fucking hate it. I hate that the last King of Fighters had auto combo in it. Had that auto combo in that joint.
I don't necessarily hate it functionally, but I hate how it's implemented. I hate the fact that somebody could just press square a whole bunch of times and get a combo that takes a good chunk of your life. I don't like that. I think functionally that's very fucking lazy.
Yeah.
I agree with
that's racing.
I think the auto combo should have the least damage taken.
And some games do that.
Yeah, I know Street Fighter 6 do that. If you're in modern mode, the damage doesn't you don't do as much damage as you would in classic.
You do reduce damage. The damage is reduced.
Yeah, the damage is reduced. Yeah. So
what's this?
What's
this right here?
Best family game.
Oh, best family game.
Donkey Kong.
Nigga, just pick one. You can literally pick anyone you want. I don't care.
I think Donkey Kong's gonna take this. But that's.
Oh, yeah, because Donkey Kong is actually kind of innovative. It's innovative and it's doing a new, different thing. These other two are like kart racing games, and while they're fun, They're kart racing games. What do you want?
Yeah. Best sim/strategy game, Final Fantasy Tactics, a game that came out in '97. We got
Jurassic World, never played it.
Sid Meier's Civilization 7. This might win
I don't
it.
like any of it.
Definitely not winning.
That's not winning?
I think Tactics.
It's definitely not winning.
Tactics probably going to win. Final Fantasy Tactics.
Oh shit. You might go with Tactics. What else? Best racing sports game.
Nigga, I'm not even interested. I don't even know why you clicked this bullshit.
Yeah, that's why.
Sonic. It's probably going to go to Sonic Racing for real. Because a lot of people like Sonic Racing right now. And I think it's to stick it to Nintendo. So I think a lot of people going to pick that.
Okay.
Shit.
This best multiplayer, Arc Raiders, Battlefield.
I'm giving this to Battlefield. But Arc Raiders was good too. This is probably the most exciting one.
I haven't played Arc Raiders yet.
Elden Ring because people love the Elden Ring.
Yeah, but people don't like that one that much. I'm not saying they hate it, but I don't hear people talking about that one. They talk about the for one, because this one's not open world game. This is more like a linear, like Neo or something, or like the older Souls games. It's more focused and it's multiplayer.
Okay.
But I mean, it's probably a good game. I don't know. I ain't played it.
Let's see. Best adaptation. Oh, the games that went in the movies. Minecraft, Devil May Cry, Splinter Cell. I didn't even know Splinter Cell had an adaptation.
Until Dawn. Devil May Cry. It was a cool show. Like if it wasn't related to Devil May Cry, but they got the lore all fucked up. They done turned the demons into empathetic refugees and shit. They had Dante
What the fuck is that?
They had Dante get his ass beat by Lady consistently. You know, Lady, the girl with the bazooka?
Yeah.
They had him get his ass beat by her consistently. The real Dante would never, and I mean legitimately get his ass beat, not him just fucking around with her like, oh, no matter what you do, you can't hurt me anyway. You know, it wasn't that type of thing. She was legitimately whooping his ass. I'm like, this is not Dante. This is not Devil May Cry. And what else? There was something else about that shit too that just grinded the fuck out of my gears.
I know I wasn't hearing good things about it either, so it was just like I heard people was like, this shit sucks.
It wasn't a bad show over. Like, if structurally it wasn't a bad show, but it wasn't Devil May Cry enough. It had the characters in it as other people, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
The demons aren't really evil. They're just misunderstood refugees.
Okay. What about this most anticipated game? 007.
Nigga, I don't even know why this is a motherfucking. Just pick
Wolverine,
Grand Theft Auto 6, and then keep it moving.
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto 6 is probably gonna be it, but for me, it's gonna be Wolverine.
Probably. That's a spoiler. It's definitely the most anticipated game. It's not
definitely,
nigga.
Who's this?
Content creator for the year. I think we could just.
Oh my god! Just give it to Kai Cenat, please. He's the only one that I can actually stand.
All right. Hold on. Best esports athlete.
You know who I'm picking. That's my boy right there. That's my boy. Nigga, no. Yes.
Oh man, who's this? Oh, from Counter Strike, Valorant, League of Legends, Valorant, Street Fighter.
Pick Menardi. That's my boy. He's probably not gonna win it though. They're probably gonna give it to the League of Legends nigga.
Probably,
but, bruh. Shout out to Menardi. Yeah, I love that man. Yeah. That's my boy.
All right, we're Best esports. I don't even know anything about esports teams, so oh
Man, I don't give a fuck about none of this.
yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
So that's about everything worth looking at. So what the fuck is
Underwhelming,
innovation and
but
accessibility? I'm sorry, what's innovation and accessibility? Recognize the
Yeah,
software.
no, this is
Oh,
accessibility means it makes it easy for handicapped people,
yeah.
and it gives you like a
Like they
whole bunch of
actually,
different
yeah,
oh. Well, I
it
hope y'all.
actually
like
accommodates the
other
people who
people
have
out here.
disabilities. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
like if you colorblind and stuff, they have a colorblind mode or and other things like that. Yeah, and they have it like it reads you like text, and you go to option versus. They'll say versus or arcade and stuff like that.
Okay.
Street Fighter 6 does a good job of that too.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
So yeah, that's we done damn near looked at all of them. So, are you guys excited about the game?
No,
Oh man, I'm probably going to watch it just to see what they're going to reveal, the game reveals. But this shit is.
And this is
fighting game.
when? December what?
When does this come out? Does it say?
They ain't gonna put Metroid up in there. Probably coming out too late. Don't give people enough time to actually play it.
Right, you can literally just go to the home.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to that Metroid Prime 4 coming out on the 4th, I think.
Or not.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Loading
It's loading.
December 11th.
December
God damn.
11th. You had to load to tell me that?
It's the
Well,
website.
shit.
I swear it's not me. It's the website. It's the website.
Well, they should fit. They should try to fit Metroid up in there. It's like I don't even know if it's any good or not.
Oh, any last words before we move on to our final thoughts?
No.
No.
All right.
Y'all think that Metroid coming out next month is gonna be good?
I hope so.
We'll see.
My only hope is Nintendo start using all their since they I can speak. I hope Nintendo just use more of their IPs. They got so many IPs. I feel like it could
Like make Punch Out actually into like a modern boxing game.
yeah, or like at least give me a Star Fox game for fucking. That's God, I've been saying this for a while. It's like I would love to play like a Star Fox game that kind of plays like Mass Effect. I feel like
Yeah. I've been saying that for a minute. Yeah.
yeah, if I can get a Star Fox game to play like Mass Effect, I'd be happy.
Or
With
make
the
it like with the
no, I'm
what?
saying even with the what's the shit the flight shit the what's it called
Mm-hmm.
when he's in the plane when he's
The
in
R
the
Wing or
star
whatever.
what is it called
Yeah.
that type
The
of
R Wing, I think. Not
no
the R
the
Wing. It's
gameplay the type of gameplay that's called rail shooters.
Rail Shooter.
Okay.
I think they could also do it like Battlefront.
That'd be dope as well.
They could do like a because you can because if you think about Star Wars Battlefront, it's kind of like Star Fox Assault in a way. You can hop in and out of the vehicle at will. You shoot other people and vehicles and shit. You can get in the R wing or the Tie Fighter, and you can go around, go up in space, and shoot
Yeah.
and do your thing. It's a very similar game, so
And
that
they
fits
get
most. But I know that Purist is gonna want it to be a rail shooter, and I don't think a rail shooter would be that successful in this current market.
it wouldn't.
Nintendo,
And
yeah,
nor I don't
Nintendo,
think nobody's gonna pay no one's gonna pay at the
Nintendo's
most
price.
$40 for a rail shooter.
Right. And Nintendo like to charge everything at $60 pretty much.
Yes. And I was just like, for a rail shooter, fuck no. I was like, ain't nobody
Like
gonna
they'll
pay that.
charge you they'll charge you $60 for Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze and shit, and that's like a 2D game. Like you see when 2D platformers come out on stuff like PlayStation and Steam, that should be like 30-40 bucks, right? Something along those lines.
Yep.
When Nintendo come out with a 2D platformer, that should be $60. I'm like, I'm not paying. I'm not trying to pay $60 for something that's not premium. If it's not using the latest software, the latest graphic engines, and or just at least very good graphic engine that looks like premium, I'm not trying to pay $60 for that. I'll pay $60 for something like Donkey Kong Bonanza or Mario Odyssey, but not for something like New Super Mario Brothers U.
Right. So,
But the old heads, they gonna want that shit to be a rail shooter. If it's not a rail shooter and very close to how it was in the Star Fox 1 and no Star Fox 64, they're not gonna be happy with it.
well, tell them
I can tell you that right now.
tell them to adapt. You can literally do both. Like that's why. What
Mm-hmm.
was it? The one on GameCube Assault. I like what they
Mm-hmm.
did. They tried to do both. They tried to turn it into a over the shoulder shooter while still doing a real shooter shit. You can still do both, but I just feel like yeah, it could evolve. Like I also think Star Fox Adventures worked too in a way.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That was a pretty good spinoff, actually.
Yeah,
Like you can do spinoffs. You can like the game don't have everything that has Star Fox or whatever's name on it don't have to be the exact same.
right. So all right. Uh, any last words before we move on to our final thoughts?
Like we done on the game.
All right, well said. All right, now we are down to our final thoughts, and Clarence, we're gonna start with you.
Mm, we ain't have that many good games this year. I mean, we had some good ones, but it wasn't a lot because this game awards, that shit is like underwhelming. I'm like, huh, this is what we have. This is what we have to work with. I feel like there was. Would y'all say that this year's game lineup was strong
Better
to
than
you
No.
last year.
personally?
Better than last year. I would say it was better than last year. I can at least say that.
Mm, mm.
I will also say this: I haven't bought a 2K game yet, so because I've been busy with other games, so that's a positive in itself.
It's true.
Like the usual games I would play, the nigga shit games, I have not touched the nigga shit game this year. This is for real. That was just because I will say this: some of the games that I was, especially the fighting games, the fighting Capcom fighting game collection, City of
Mm.
the Wolves, some of the hell, like even what Final Fantasy VII when it came out on PC, that took up most of my
Oh
time.
yeah. Oh
Um,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So and Borderlands 4, I'm still playing for Borderlands 4. So yeah, there's games that I've definitely played that got me off of my nigga shit games because I not once do I was like, damn, I feel like playing 2K. That's just like I haven't been having
That's what
time.
I'm about to say. Got you off the NBA 2K.
Yep, it got me off to 2K. But
Okay.
yeah, I think it's a better year than last year. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good indie has a lot of good indie games this year.
yeah, it has been a lot of good indicators. Is that your final thoughts, Clarence?
Yep.
Okay. Fada is on you.
I ain't got no fucking final thoughts.
About
uh,
you, Raymond.
Black is beautiful. Black is love. Black is power. Uh, stay away for the snow bunnies. Um,
The Snow Bunnies.
yeah.
We must stay focused. We must stay
We must stay
focused.
focused, brothers. We must stay focused. And if and
Black queens forever, snow bunnies never.
never
I
and
repeat, Black queens forever, snow bunnies never. And you gotta say the third time too, because you know he always repeats shit 3 times before he's done.
shout out to Umar. One of the but yeah. But also if you are a black cosplayer, in the words of I forgot who this guy said it, he said it, but I'm just repeat it. Put that shit on. Don't give a fuck what anybody say. And I'm gonna just say what I said in 2019. Fuck them niggas. You do what you gotta do. You do whatever you do that makes you happy. Don't worry about what these other people was talking about. This shit probably is not as good as yours. Fuck them niggas. Put the shit on. Put the cosplay on and represent the character the best way you can. Because who do it better than us? And out nobody. And I'm gonna stand on that. So with that being said, I would like to thank the panel for jumping on as usual. I would like to thank all y'all for listening to hear us talk shit again. This is You Know What? Let me just say podcast, and we are signing out. Peace.
All right.
All right.